Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance, episode 109 of Guess the Trades, where subscribers send in loadouts. We take a look at those pictures and we guess in the comment section below what it is that we think they do with those tools. Well, back in episode 108, we looked at Beer's 1892's loadout. He had a vessel bag with all sorts of other bags and pouches inside of that. One of those bags was a cry-pop bag full of all sorts of great tools, and then he had multiple other pouches just loaded out with tons of tools. What was it ultimately that he did with those tools? Well, he answered Three Phases comment and said that he does fire alarm, CCTV, access control, and I think he said a little bit of sprinkler mixed in there as well. I was guessing low voltage in the comment section along with many of you. Some of you even got specific, and I want to say some of you said fire if I remember right. So great guessing. I think the multitude of people were saying low voltage, which I think encompasses all those things. So again, appreciate you Beers for sending your loadout. Well, today in episode 109, we're going to look at Austin's loadout of his Veto Pro Pack TP-XXL. Not a lot of pictures to look at, but still a ton of great tools and a great loadout. So let's go ahead and check out Austin's pictures and see if we can guess what it is that he does. So first picture, again, Veto Pro Pack TP-XXL. I've never owned a Veto Pro Pack TP-XXL. I did have a TP-XL. It's one of the first smaller bags that I bought. I never really liked it. It was a little bit too tippy for me. It's kind of tippy like the SPMC is, except for I think it was even a little bit taller bag. Seems like it was a little more tippy than that. But the TP-XXL, I see tons of people that have those as far as loadouts. I see them on videos. Looks like a very great bag. Holds a ton of tools as you're going to see in this loadout here. So that's the bag that he's running. So let's go on to the next picture. Here it is with that flat turn back. So he's running an M12, looks like installation driver, several different pry bars. Also, it looks like he's got several different screwdrivers. He's got a wood handle screwdriver, so nice on that. Electrical tape, nut drivers. He does pull all these out. I can see the, in everybody's loadout, the Makita sockets down there in the bottom left. Again, just to give you an idea of all the stuff that's in this bag, it looks like it's pretty well crammed in there here, but whenever we actually get to the picture of the tools, it's like not as many tools as what you would think. Also has some fish sticks back there in the backside as well. So we'll go on to the next picture though. So over here on the right side of the bag, it looks like he's got maybe a case of some sort. We'll probably see that on the picture where everything is out and about to maybe be able to tell exactly what that is. It looks like he's got some electrician scissors down there, lots of marking utensils as well. Next picture, so he's got the installation driver heads, and then also looks like a carbide like hole cutter, like for metal, where it's got the little spring that punches out your hole for you. I've got the Klein set of those that work really well. Let me see. I guess that is the outside, so it's another little pouch on the outside of the meter pouch there. Then the other side looks like that's where he's running his meter. He's got a fluke of some sort. Looks like he's got some clip leads in there. Trying to see. There's some sort of like a green handle. I can't tell what that is, so we're going to have to wait until we see in the next picture. And then he's got several zip ties there as well. I know what it is that he does, so I'm trying not to give any hints, and it is a specific thing, so I'll just go ahead and give you that hint as well. But here is an overview. So that was a Milwaukee case that was in there. You can see that over there on that far right side. But I'm going to go ahead and start up here at the top left. We'll zoom in and go from left to right. So again, fish sticks. He's got 3 of those to kind of go. So he doesn't need a ton of them apparently, but he's got enough to go somewhere. And that makes sense to me based on what it is that he told me he did, that he wouldn't need but maybe that many. He's got also a pick, like a very long pick, and then also a very long like ice pick type of pick as well, like just straight. Looks like he's also got some sort of a homemade tool almost. I don't know if that's a specific tool. It looks homemade to me as far as the end. It looks like almost like he's cut something off, put it on a handle of some sort. Klein slotted screwdriver, small little pry bar with a screwdriver handle, flat plastic bar as well. He's got the wood handle. Is that the Vera possibly, or is that Philo? It could be Philo. I'm not real sure. It might very well be Philo. I think it looks like the ones that Matt HMM might have sent me. Vessel screwdriver as well. Could be Vessel too. I don't know. And then also that yellow handle. I'm not sure what that one is. Let me see what this crescent wrench is. A Cobalt. And then he's got a pair of small little flush cuts up there. A little bit longer blade on those though. I haven't seen them. Then he's got several snap-on pliers. He's got the Talon grips. He's got some diagonals. He's got some needle nose that also are like a combination with a cutter and all that stuff as well. A pair of slip joints up there at the top. Klein Tools crimper and stripper combo. Also another pair of little flush cuts up there as well with the orange handle. And then a pair of, like I said, electrician shears, Milwaukee Auto Lock 16 foot. And then there's his installation driver over there running the 5.0 in it as well. Moving on down, we'll go down and then go back to the left. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little because sometimes I notice whenever I edit these, it cuts off the bottom. So step bits inside of there, drill bits. He's got that carbide hole cutter inside of the drill chuck of the installation driver, the right angle adapter. His fluke is a 77 IV. I think that's the one I've got over here on my workbench. Mine's probably an older model or something, but very long extension there. Looks like at least a 12-incher, if not a little bit more than that. Small step bit, several different bits and nut drivers there. Looks like a lot of Phillips, maybe some Torx up there as well. Electrical tape, Velcro strapping. Let's see, small precision driver. Sargent made in the USA crimper. Curious about your thoughts on that, Austin. The Sargent crimper, I get a lot of comments on my Klein crimper. What all does it do and this and that. I've got a video for that, like back whenever I first started the channel. I absolutely love my Klein one. It works well with the type of crimp connections that I make all the time. That one looks like it's a similar one at least, but let us know in the comments below what you think about your crimper. And then also channel lock adjustable wrench. I really like mine that's like that. I've got the like 6-inch pair of that. Works great. Another little small pry bar, wire marker. He's got the little icon. I already forgot what the name of that set was. It's been so long. You know, the original flex, little 1/4-inch flex set there. I think it was a 39 piece if I remember right. He's got some Milwaukee on the flex head ratchet wrenches. Those look sweet with that logo on there like that. And his are all metric except for the 1/4-inch. So he's got 8 through 13, and then he's got 1/4-inch, and then he's got a long 11 and 10 by, I can't read that one, maybe Capri. I think possibly it's Capri Tools. And then he's got, looks like maybe that Gator socket, like the one that's got all the little pins that push in there, but that could just be a socket actually on his adapter now that I say that. And then he's got a little small round cable stripper, and then there again is the Makita little socket rail. He is only running metric, so it looks like he does mostly deal in metric. He's got a few SAE things like mixed in here or there, but it's usually either it looks like a metric size on something, or it is like a pair of pliers that's adjustable to go to whatever it is that you want to. So overall, lots of great tools inside of here that you can see. Again, that's all of them. I think the next picture is his name. It is. So again, here's all the tools in that TP-XXL. It doesn't seem like as many after you he pulls them out and he's got them out here on the table, because whenever we get to the picture, like that's how he's got his meter tucked into the meter side. There's the heads on the installation driver. There's that Milwaukee bit case. And then there's all those tools. You know, they look like they're in there pretty well, but it's probably because that installation driver is taking up quite a bit of that room. And then again, right there is the very first picture of the closed up TP-XXL. But overall, it's another great loadout of a Veto Pro Pack TP-XXL. Appreciate you, Austin, for sending that in. Again, I know what it is that he does. He sent it to me in an email, and I'm not going to give any hints other than the fact of it is pretty specific. Not so specific that there's only 10 people in the world that do it or anything like that, but it's not like so generic that it's like, oh, well, he's an electrician or he's an HVAC guy or, you know, whatever it is. It is a little more specific than that. I don't know that anybody is going to guess it specifically. I'll be pretty surprised if you do. Looking at some of the tools, though, like how many fish sticks he has and things like that, I would have never caught it, not knowing the answer in the email. But those kind of things, now that I see it, and I know what he told me he does, I'm like, oh, that's why he only has this and that. So again, that's as much hints as I'm going to give you. Hopefully you guys have a fun time guessing in the comment section below. Maybe you've got some questions for Austin. Also ask those down there as well. As always, I hope this video was helpful. You guys stay safe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.